Guardians. So, be done streaming for the day, just for the morning at least. But apparently, I'm just really in a salty mood right now. Weeks ago, about a month ago or so, I decided I was done, was going to take a break from Destiny, and I was not having any fun with the character that I had. And it seemed like the gear that I had was holding me back in the sense that I wasn't trying new builds. I wasn't experimenting with, weighting the stat line on my character's armor any differently than what I normally do. Most times I run mobility, then it fluctuates between discipline, intellect, and strength. So right now, kind of doing a mobility strength kind of run, and it's been pretty okay. It's been working pretty okay for me. But yeah, so what I did was I deleted my hunter and most of the inventory. I kept the Rat King. You can't really delete your actual Destiny account. At least I haven't found a way to. But I have a habit of doing that. Just total fucking cleansing, purging, whatever you want to call it. I don't do that IRL, although I do go through purges with my inventory, my art supplies, my games, my toys, collectibles, Legos, whatever. Every now and then you do, and that's a good thing. Especially with wardrobe, you really want to go through a cleansing when it comes to the wardrobe because, styles and fashions change. You don't want to necessarily have to worry about being relevant, but you want to be comfortable. Bodies change, too. That's the thing. So, I went ahead and I nuked my Hunter, which was the only character I play on Destiny, with the expectation that I wasn't going to come back. And if I was going to come back, I know that it wouldn't take too long to get my character back online. And it really hasn't. I mean, the only thing that I am working towards right now, progressing towards right now, is unlocking all the primary abilities. I have no interest in stasis. I have no interest in... there's a lot of resilience. You can really go into that. I already have enough strength. But yeah, it's this right here. This is, in my opinion, ridiculous. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to go through all this. This is something that you shouldn't have to worry about doing. When you load a character up, you go through that 2-hour fucking campaign tutorial. Well, 2 hours if you're taking it casually. And it's just, I don't know. I feel that this is really it's a punishment, because you're here in this garden, which is what every live service game wants you to be in. They want you to stay in the walled garden. They want you to stay in the garden. So they'll do what they can to punish you, to convince you not to delete your characters, not to leave the game, not to fall behind, all that kind of fun stuff. And it's abusive, honestly. It truly is. And I'm one of those personalities that the further away you dangle the carrot from me, the less likely I am to chase the carrot. I don't even chase people in PvP, even if they're weak. If I get a guardian to one shot, and he starts running away, I ain't gonna fucking chase his ass. So chances are he's running towards allies, and I'm not gonna 1vx because I know I'm not strong enough to do that. Some people are. Some people are chasers. They will chase an enemy all over the freaking map. Now, if I'm in a dungeon where the big bad enemy guy is the target and he's close to, one shot, then I will go ahead and I'll commit. But when it comes to competitive play, when it comes to PvP, not going to happen, babies. That's just not who I am. Let's see what we got here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, boy. I do want a couple of these. I'm going to be spending almost all of my shards on upgrade modules because I know going forward they're going to probably be a whole hell of a lot more expensive. There's got to be better ways to earn Glimmer. I know they're getting rid of legendary shards, so, it's in my mind that I'm going to be spending them as a team to defend opponents in the Crucible. Personal final blows contribute significantly more progress. Wow. Wow. Oh, my God. So, this is a bounty completely related upon RNG. First of all, is it going to be RNG that I'm going to be peer-to-peer with a fire team that's going to be, taking all my kills because their damage is going to go out faster than mine? Is it RNG that I'll have a good fire team with me, or is it RNG that I'll be facing, a bunch of gremlins that I can go ahead and just, dominate? See, I average about 5 to 8 kills a game. Oh shit, dude! There's no fucking way I'm gonna. Oh well, it's not like I wouldn't play it because I am trying to level the catalyst for the Mida multi-tool, and that's going to be just precision kills. Which you know me, you can hand me a shotgun, stand me 10 feet away from a barn wall, and I'll shoot the ground. So yeah, lessons learned. Don't, if you plan to take a break from Destiny, don't bother deinstalling. It's going to take all day to reinstall. Unless you're playing off of a cloud service, which who the fuck would want to? And definitely, for the most part, unless you plan to re-roll your character aesthetically, like you're playing a hunter, now you want to play an exo. I mean, you're playing, an awoken, or they're all humans. So I don't understand. If you're playing an awoken, you want to play an exo or whatever. Yeah, it would. I don't know. I mean, for as much as this game is trying to be easy to get into, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make they're trying to make the game easy to get into. They really do a lot that turns away new players, and it's kind of sad. And this is a topic that is being discussed in the current community of content creators. So, I'm not bandwagoning or anything like that. In fact, I'm very late to the conversation when it comes to this particular outlet here. But yeah, definitely want to just weigh in on that hot take. And it's like there's a lot of punishment in this game, and I don't know. It just doesn't encourage me to buy. Like I said, the further away you dangle that carrot, or the harder you make it for me to grab, the less interested I am in committing that much time. Because there's so many other things I do with my time that are far more satisfying immediately. And that's the thing. Video games are supposed to be instant gratification. They are that donut, that cookie plate, that fucking hot chocolate, that that scratch behind the ear. Instant fucking gratification. That's what they're supposed to be about, because they're a luxury item, and that's what luxury items are. They're instant gratification. And it shouldn't be a job, it shouldn't be work. And, I think honestly, if this game leaned more into instant gratification, it would probably push out a whole lot of sweatlords, but then again, that might improve PvP. Seriously. You wouldn't need a strike team to fucking worry about, battle eye and all that other shit. You'd have a casual fucking game that would be really fun. And then if you wanted to have a competitive game, make a separate fucking game. Destiny, competitive PvP, a whole fucking game. Separate arena. You can port your account from Destiny2 over to that, vice versa, but what you earn in that game stays in that game, what you earn in this game stays in this game, apart from the fact that you have your abilities and stuff. I don't know how that would work out, actually. But, yeah, that's kind of basically what I'm thinking here. Once upon a time, my friends wanted to play an RPG, but they didn't like the combat system, so I brought out a chessboard. And they used their miniatures and would take on the role of a knight or bishop or a tower or a pawn or the king or the queen. Most people chose the queen. And we played combat like that. And that was actually that was fun. We did that once. It was fun. Anyway, that's all I got right now. Thank you for stopping by.